photosynthesis. We've mentioned that word several times now, but photosynthesis is the process of converting carbon dioxide and water into food for the tree using the energy of the sun. So I'm going to show you a diagram here shortly, but all plants do this process. It is an extremely unique factor of plants. That is why plants don't have to have food like animals, right? So they create their own food using carbon dioxide and water, as well as nutrients from the soil, and energy from the sun to create their own sugars and foods. So most of the water carried to the crown, so if you remember the crown is the top part of the tree, enters the atmosphere as vapor through a process known as transpiration. Okay, so water exits the tree through leaf pores called stomata, which are found on the bottom of all leaves, and then respiration is the process of a tree consuming oxygen. So, those in mind here. We're going to look at the photosynthesis side here first because that was the first definition. So if you remember, it is the process of converting carbon dioxide and water into food for the tree using the energy of the sun. So sunlight comes into the leaves. There's a million little factories going on here, okay, producing food for this tree. So sunlight comes into the leaves. Water comes from the ground to the leaves. Carbon dioxide comes from the atmosphere around the leaves. So humans, animals, anything that puts off carbon dioxide. Okay, so this leaf, amazingly enough, takes the carbon dioxide from the air, the water from the ground, and the sunlight from the sky, right? And produces sugars that are the food for the tree. It's kind of an amazing process. So that is the basic steps of photosynthesis. Now, transpiration was another definition that we talked about. Transpiration is the water is carried from the roots and enters the atmosphere as a vapor through the process known as transpiration. So water is absorbed through the roots, all your fine roots here, travels up into the trunk, goes into the crown, goes out to the leaves, and then evaporates from the leaf surface as a process known as transpiration. Okay?